integrity, commitment, accuracy, fiscal responsibility. Hi, Professor. Welcome to the Chemical and Biological Engineering Department in the University of Colorado in Boulder. Thank you for your interest in a future tenure track position here at CU. We know that you have a lot of other choices for your career. That's why we put this program together, so that we can show you why this is the greatest place in the world. Hi, I'm Thomas Andrew Williamson, and for the next 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to take you on a tour of our lovely department to give you a better idea what it's like to work in the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering. Hey look, it's our graduate student offices. Last year's graduate student class was the biggest ever, so as a new faculty member, you'll have a huge talent pool to choose from. Let's go meet some of our fine graduate students in their spacious grad student office.
Are you tired of healthcare programs that don't respect your privacy? At my old school, they were always calling me with test results and medical advice. Not here at Wardenburg. They said they'd call me by Thursday, and that was last week.
I did my postdoc in prison, but now my job has windows.
Hi guys, I used to be a broke loser without any social life, but now I'm a grad student.
We used to run a meth lab out of the New Mexico wilderness, but Boulder's much better. They pay us so well in the department that we were able to buy our own home in the trailer park.
Yo me vine a la Universidad del Colorado porque tengo 3 comidas gratis aseguradas al día. Y dulces.
Before I came to CU, I lived in Maine.
CU Boulder has so many good educational activities. Biking, hiking, running, so much to learn. Sometimes I even go to class.
Our top-notch faculty have a commitment to excellence. So let's go ahead and take a look in on some of our great faculty in action. Let's go look at Professor Noble's class.
Folks, if everyone could reference the handout that I passed out at the beginning of the class, we're going to go over an example for all you bio people. So basically what we've got here is a model of a sperm, and we're looking at the diffusion of ATP down the tail, and it's turning into ATP. And we want to see that if the length of the tail is designed properly such that by the time it's done diffusing, it all becomes ATP. So we're going to make a few assumptions first. So we're given that the energy production rate of ATP to ADP is proportional to E to the F. And if we integrate this over the whole length of the tail, we can approximate that being equal to some function of the average velocity, u, raised to the nth power.
Please, can you get out of the way?
Yeah. No, this is a very important concept. We need to go over this. This is the crux of the problem. I just want to make sure, are we all on the same boat here? Everyone agrees with this, right?
Rich? Excuse me, Rich. Could you tell me a situation where sex is not equal to fun?
Wow, that was stimulating. Now let's look at another one of our outstanding faculty members. Let's go see what Professor Swartz is doing now.
And just to finish up our treatment of the particle in the box problem, the Schrödinger equation is solved, yielding a value for xi with eigenvalues n squared h squared over h m
Dr.
squared.
Schwartz, I kind of am a little confused. How exactly did you get the eigenvalues?
That's a valid question. Obviously, you'll recall from your undergraduate thermodynamics lecture that Planck chose to model the black box system as a series of oscillators. When held at some isothermal temperature Tx, they were able to measure the radiation, found it proportional to h nu.
I'm just a little bit confused why you choose to modify that, model that just as a series of oscillators.
Well, it's just high school level quantum mechanics. It's the very basis of this equation has been solved since the turn of the century. The differential equation yields a value for the solution and a series of eigenvectors.
Dan, how did you get the solution from the differential equation?
Well, now that's just fundamental calculus. I'm sure that each and every one of you remembers from your kindergarten studies of Newton's Principia Mathematica text.
Wow, that was fantastic. But hey, I think we have time for one more. Why don't we go take a look at Ryan Gill's metabolic engineering class? Come on.
Okay, so we have this AQR here, which can go to the glyceraldehyde here, hopefully not being upset by the sucrose modulase. Oh, hey, Ryan. And then this glyceraldehyde comes down to this 1,4-beta fructose, and go ahead and can approximate that system by the center group here. And I think that's going to actually conclude the lecture. Thank you, guys.
Oh, Will, one question.
Yeah.
Considering the redox balance in glyceraldehyde going to beta fructose, how do you think that affects NADH production?
Oh, hi! I didn't see you come in. I'm just engineering new tissues in Professor Christianza's lab. Here at the University of Colorado, one of the finest research institutions in the country, we take our research very seriously, and that's why we're thrilled that you're interested in one of our many tenure-track positions. In addition to our outstanding research facilities, we also feature a top-flight undergraduate program. Our class last year was the biggest on record, and we hope this next incoming class is even bigger. Why, we have outstanding facilities like our Unit Ops Lab and also our Boardman Computing Facility, which was just renovated in 2008. These are exciting times here in the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering. We're growing and expanding and taking on new faculty members all the time. We've recently hired some top-notch faculty members, including Dr. Aaron Saunders and Dr. Charles Musgrave. But with all of this new growth, some might ask, hey, how can you find room for more? Well, we found it. We're ecstatic to welcome new faculty like Dr. Arthi Jairaman. And if you're wondering what happens when space gets too tight, well, we're building a brand new engineering complex to meet our needs. We're hiring an architect real soon. As a new faculty member, you'll get to work with our outstanding team of administrative assistants with over 1.5 years of experience. Oh look, our newest administrator, Annie, is meeting with Professor Weimer. Let's listen in.
And remember, Team Weimer is always hiring.
Before I came to see you, I had never heard of electricity or running water. But look at me now.
They'd never catch that squirrel running around here again. Dear sweet Jesus, Professor Noble, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just collecting some thermocouple data for an example that I'm doing in class tomorrow.
Ah, shucks, what kind of example is that?
We're going to be looking at convective heat loss from human skin. Well, see you out on the road.
Well, thanks a lot for coming along on the tour. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Now, we've tried to give you a lot of reasons why we love this place, and we hope you'll love it too. So, we'll be looking forward to hearing from you real soon.
Look, telephones. Hello?